Start
Look,
streaming.
all three of them are right here. Why are all three in this room?
The cats, dog. I mean animals.
Yeah.
The cats.
It's a
All
weird
three
looking
of them.
cat.
But
Oh, it's because
anyways,
Try's keeping them here.
Bitch, you so
welcome,
rude. Oh, hey.
Hello.
welcome to D&D. We're at chapter 2 of the Spelljammer campaign, Terrors of the Void.
Spell mama jammas.
Spellmammer Jammers. is that an item you have equipped?
Yep.
Mammer Jammers plus 2?
It's the vibes that I give.
Oh, okay. Do you have to
Dead
go and get
ones?
do you have to go and get those checked every once in a while?
Dead ones.
Anyways.
Anyway.
I mean, you guys were attacked by the Neogi fighters, Neogi raiders, right?
On that ship. Yeah.
And they have firmly grasped your space galleon.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then one of y'all, I think it was Tommy, was carrying the captain
Indeed.
to safety. Is there anything else you guys don't quite remember, or
No, I think.
good to
So
go?
we
Oh, you leveled
went into
up.
that room
Yep.
and we gave the thing stuff to eat and we left and we're like, please don't kill us.
Okay.
Right?
Yep. No, that's right. You guys gain a level? Anything significant? Level 6? No?
Nope.
No?
No.
No to the
I could do,
artificer, no to the
like,
monk?
No big
one
changes.
more infusion. I can do a different set of infusions, but I gotta wait till I rest so I can infuse it.
Gotcha.
Getting really distracted by the dog.
Don't be
eating
looking
the
at the
cat
camera.
alive. Sorry.
Spicy.
I'll just look
Alright.
away the entire time.
All right. So,
It makes you even more pale.
Right, the light.
It's because I changed tabs.
so what
Anyway.
we'll do is make it so you guys, as you were approaching the ship, or you guys got on board, we'll say the map isn't really what the story is saying. We'll just say you guys are next to the Nautiloid, because this makes it look like you're very far away from it.
Wait, what? I'm
What are you
confused.
talking about?
On the
Oh,
map
I see
itself,
what you
it shows that you're really far away from the Nautiloid, but we'll say you're pretty close to it.
I
But
don't know what
Okay.
we're going to place your
But-
characters.
the spider ship?
No, the Nautiloid is
Nautiloid.
the mind flayer.
Correct. Yeah. He's saying that that
Derelict.
is actually closer to us than what it appears.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, and then since you currently have, luckily you're a monk, unless you do use monk weapons there, Tommy, but the captain, Miss Artel here, is in your arms currently, so you got to keep that in mind.
Yep.
Just trying to find her. Let's see, there she is. So we'll just kind of put her behind. Okay. So as you guys get back on the Moon Dancer, off the bow of the Neogi ship, you see now that the ship's arms, legs, whatever you want to call them, has wrapped themselves around the ship, not letting go. And when you guys got on board, all the people that were on the deck screaming, yelling, they went below deck. So currently you guys are the only ones on the top of the deck. And at the bow of the Neogi ship, you see 4 Neogi emerge, and behind them a huge giant insect. And you guys did see the corpses of the Neogi, so you definitely know what they are. But bringing them out here. So epic, putting down tokens.
I don't like them.
Yeah.
I've already died enough times in battle.
So this thing's pretty big.
Uh,
So they kind of come over. You see them there.
Hello.
Hello.
Let's see. So they don't have weapons or anything, but they look, I mean, they're mad. Their little tendrils are moving a lot. The giant creature is kind of waiting orders. Before anything happens, is there anything you guys want to do? I'll zoom this in a little bit more.
Throw the captain overboard.
I was gonna say I would like to gently set the captain down.
Okay.
Preferably behind like a crate, if I could.
Yeah. Here, I'll make her roll a stealth check really quick. See how well she can do this. Okay, pretty good. I'll just do like a collective perception for everybody else. Nice. Okay, so you put her down. Their gazes don't divert. They just remain locked on you, though they are kind of like insectoids, so it's kind of hard to tell, but definitely the Neogi's heads don't move or anything like that. But she's still pretty hurt. You guys did stabilize her, but she is in no shape to fight. So was there anything Gino or Kobo wanted to do?
no. I don't quite have anything to prepare ahead. Except for maybe reactions.
Okay.
I guess just getting ready to see what they do. Seems like they're going to be pretty hostile, so.
Kobo like takes off his tiny glasses and cleans them furiously and pops them back on.
Okay, so I will start initiative. They are trying to capture you guys. So
okay.
I will, yeah. They're not going to negotiate.
Still don't understand why my initiative is a 0.
Okay, hold on before you guys. Make sure you remember your numbers because I have to turn
Oh,
on the
I'll
initiative.
remember.
Yep.
Select a character. Oh, I see. I don't know why I'm forgetting this. Doop. 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 Okay. Gino.
I got 18.
What about that bonus?
Kobo. What bonus?
You had a +2 on there.
I did. 18.
It showed
it.
me 18 +2. Sorry.
Oh, no, it's supposed to be the die roll +2, which is 18.
Okay.
Weird. Okay, Kobo.
10.
Tommy.
Also 10.
Okay. Gonna roll twice here. Oof. Okay.
I called dibs.
Interesting.
What's that? You called dibs?
Yeah, I said I called dibs because of all the 10s.
Oh. What? You don't have a 10 in your life currently? What are you saying? Anyways. Whatever. Okay, so that means Gino, you're first.
First? Okay.
Yep, shows it on the initiative tracker. You're first, so.
Alright, I'm assuming they're still on their ship.
Yeah, they're on the what would be considered like the bow.
Okay.
The bow?
Bow.
Bow, that's right.
The bout.
The bout. All about
I don't
it.
remember
Gotta
what
watch
it's
more
called.
One Piece if you want to get
Yeah.
good.
They gotta get a boat first.
We're almost there.
I'm going to walk over here. I'm gonna plant my little Gino, my little cannon.
What can you do that?
I don't know. I don't
Probably
think
not.
so. Whoa!
There you go.
Good boy. Thanks. He's right there. Let's see. Those. 1, 2. The cone thing is weird. Trying to think of how it looks. You know.
Does this not have an option for drawing a cone?
I guess
Mhm.
not.
There is props. What kind of cone is it? Lightning, fire, or ice?
Oh, it's just a 15-foot or whatever the heck it is. It's fire.
Whoa.
Yeah, so you can use
Whoa! Interesting.
You'll have to rotate the.
You have to give me usage somehow
this.
because it's the gyms.
I don't know. Let's see. Well,
Ooh, Tommy.
What?
It says it's Tommy's now. Oh,
yeah, I don't
mean,
know.
I just clicked on it. I didn't.
Yeah, I can click it, but I can't.
Can you do
move it.
select?
Mm-mm.
no. Oh wait.
Okay,
select.
whatever. I'll just do it for you.
Okay. Yeah. Now go down.
Oh.
Well, technically, it's a square that's like adjacent to him. That's what he's doing. So it doesn't inflict the square. So go down and right. Yeah. So that's what it hits. So, okay. I guess we'll just do this. So it's this. So it's these three.
And then
the
the
big
big
boy.
guy.
Yeah, the big guy. Yeah. So it's
Just leaves out that one to the left.
Yeah, that sounds good. Okay, what do we got to do?
Get him, tiny puppet.
What do I
think
got
it
to do?
actually, I don't think it hits him either.
Okay, it's up to you.
It's-
No, we're not. It's only these two and this guy.
Anyway,
Anyway, he's gonna do his little Geno thrower.
Okay,
It's
so what do I
his
do? I
finger
got to do
flips open.
something.
So what you have to do is a deck save.
Okay, I'm gonna
DC
roll for the little
15.
guys.
Okay.
Got a 15. Then the big guy.
That means
Nat 20.
oh, okay. So does that
So-
mean they're saved it? The both of them? I can never remember the rules with it.
Yeah, meter beat.
Meter beat. Okay. So they're just gonna take half damage.
Half damage. Okay.
Half damage.
What's this music? It's all
Oh,
cute.
4 damage.
4 damage total.
4 damage. Yeah.
Oh, I see.
Not a very good roll.
Okay, 4. You know what? No, do this. This is the only thing I don't. 4. Cool. Okay. Got that 4 damage.
Great. And that's
All right,
the end
that's
of
it?
my turn. Yep.
All right, so the Neogi, they are great climbers, so they are actually going to go on the legs of their ship. This one is going to crawl over here. Okay. This one. And then this one is actually going to loop under, and then you're not going to see him. So we'll say he's under the leg, kind of like on top, or at the bottom of it, hanging off of it.
He's monkey climbing it?
Yep.
Okay.
And then this guy, you see me, crawls right up to you, and he raises up his legs and goes down, but his mouth is open as well. So he tries to do the bite.
The bite.
16.
He missed.
Okay. And then he does 2 claw attacks. 13.
He
Okay.
missed.
Nat 20! Nat 20!
Ah, shit.
Boo.
All right, so let's see. Oof. Okay.
Oh, that's fine.
10 slashing damage.
10 slashing, huh?
Yep.
Okay. So do 10. Oops. 10 damage.
Okay, Kobo.
All right. Well,
So the one is on
I'm-
deck. So there's one on deck, and then the other one's about to go on deck. The one's fighting Dino, and then the one is hanging below. The giant creature is checking y'all out.
No.
So I'm gonna use bonus action to cast Arms of the Astral Self.
Okay.
So I'll summon that, and when it is summoned,
Don't you want to do it when you're next to enemies?
I'll walk towards the one on the deck. This one. And I'll summon it. So he has to do dex save.
Okay. 7. That was almost 17.
Fail. So force damage equal to 2 rolls of my martial arts die. Sorry, getting mixed up in these. So he takes 4 force damage.
Okay. There's nothing added to that?
It just says force damage equal to 2 rolls of my martial arts die.
Oh, okay.
So I don't know if I can add my modifiers to that one.
I don't think so.
I will also attack. So that was my bonus action. I'll do 2 attacks. One with the arms to try and hit the guy in front of me. I rolled a nat 1, but I have a +6, so it was a 7.
Yeah, you miss.
Yeah, figures. I'll just attempt hitting him again. I was gonna do an attack on the other one, but I'll just try punching him one more time. 16.
That hits.
All right. He takes 4.
Okay. All right, so your arms come out. They like do a huge attack. Only one victim gets hit by it, and as he gets hit, you kind of like dive at him to sucker punch him, but his like giraffe-like head neck thing kind of like wheeze out of the way. But then you get to hit him on the side. Did we say if your GIF has fingers or not, or is it just a stub, kind of like Franklin? Did we
I
say?
think gifts have fingers.
Okay, all right.
They have hippopotamus heads, but they do walk more like humans.
All right.
Everything.
But their
so.
feet are like stubs.
Let me see.
Okay, but did a little bit of damage to him. He kind of screams out a little bit, but it is Tommy's turn.
Gifts have fingers.
Okay. I'm messing with you. I know they do. They shoot guns.
Oh, cool. Right. I mean, maybe they could have devised another way of pulling the trigger.
Yeah, they might like stretch out from their stub, like a little finger just goes bloop, and then they can pull on it and it goes back in.
I'm gonna punch him twice.
Do it. You won't.
Oh,
Nice.
well, the second one definitely not, but you got a crit, so you
Cool.
maximize the amount of damage you can do with that. Cool.
Awesome.
Sorry you didn't
I-
get better than that.
Sorry. Yeah, maximize the amount of damage possible, and then roll that die again, and then add the modifier.
Okay.
Do it.
It's like not loading for me.
Oh, it's loading for
What's-
us. Showed
Yeah.
8, or sorry, 5 total. You rolled a 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not popping up for me. Weird. I'll try reloading. But max damage would be 9.
Okay. All right. As Kobo gives tries to give a 1-2, you come up and just do this brutal slam. You kind of go with the motion that Kobo was leading with this Nyogi. Okay, so then it's this big dude's turn. Now he's gonna take a page out of good old Baldur's Gate 3. He's gonna
Okay.
use the jump action.
Woo!
Yeah, and
But
this
it's probably
dude's
not as good.
I don't know, even with 18 strength in that game with my paladin, I feel like I can jump up like 3 stories. And this dude, spoilers, has 20 strength. So he just
Rude.
Is he prone?
Nope.
Yeah, he needs to be
It's
minus
level.
1 HP.
It's it's level.
Okay.
He jumps with ease. And he slams down onto the boat and it trembles. Let's see what we got here. Okay. So he's going to make a multi-attack. So 2 of the attacks.
Hit me.
Yeah,
Do it.
2 of the attacks after Gino, one's going after Kobo. So I'm going to roll 2 d20s.
All right.
Ooh, that one may have not hit. Ooh, never mind. 17 and 18?
Yeah, they both hit.
No, this one's 2 of these are for Gino.
You said
Oh.
17 and 18?
Yeah.
God.
They miss.
They both miss?
Yeah.
What the
Dang.
hell?
His AC must be incredible. Okay.
I don't know how.
Good old
I don't
infusions.
understand.
It's because he's infusing his armor.
Yeah.
I should have just made Ealia again.
Yeah. She appears out of the
Yeah,
cosmos
sure.
lands as a superhero.
So he kind of like does like
on the map.
he brings his fists and he just slams down and he looks and he
I do the
sees that he
timing,
missed.
right? I'm just like, bloop.
But it swiftly he
timed it.
turned. Yeah, you timed it. A little block attack. Swiftly though, he moves quick. It's almost unsettling, and he turns and he tries chomping at Kobo
Why
No,
me?
somebody-
because you're close.
Do I look more delicious?
Ooh, yep. Does a 23 hit?
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
Take
Yeah, it
14
does.
slashing damage.
Jesus Christ, you're gonna down me again.
Ooh.
Now we're gonna go back to the top.
I didn't heal up fully after last
Nope.
session.
Gino, you're up. But I want you to make a charisma saving throw.
Rude. Rude. Whoops, wrong thing. Here. 20 minus 1.
Could really use some chips right now.
I got 12.
Oof. Okay. So the creature. So when it jumps on board, you begin your turn and you look over at this monstrosity. You kind of look at its face and it begins to confuse you. It's the way its eyes look. Has kind of like 2 sets of eyes. You can't really tell what's going on, but let's see. You can't take reactions until the start of your next turn. Ooh. Okay. And you're confused. You're actually not too sure. Let's see. Roll a d8.
Roll a d8.
Yep.
6.
Okay. During this turn, you're going to take no action, but instead move in a random direction. So roll a d4 for me.
4.
Okay. You're going to go west, and you're going to smack into that Neogi. You're just going to move your character right next to the right of that Neogi on to the west.
Isn't this dude gonna hit me?
Nope. That is, they can do opportunity attacks if they want to. So the big creature doesn't because you're still in his threat range. But the other Neogi is confused, but also kind of understanding. Maybe it's used to this behavior the giant creature can do. So it totally ignores you.
Oh. Okay.
So, but that's all you get to do for your turn. So because what is your little turret? What does it do?
I
How
have
do
to
you?
use a bonus action?
Okay, so yep, that's your turn. So now the Neogi go for the attack. So the one closest goes after Tommy. 2 attacks. What did we get? Oh, 19. Or sorry, what is that? I'm always forgetting there. 19 and 13.
The 19 hits, the 13 does not.
Okay, go ahead and take a total of 6 piercing damage. And 14 poison damage.
Cool.
Now roll a
Great.
con saving throw.
Mm. 10.
10. You have become poisoned.
Cool.
I know. All right. You guys got to start using the your guys' big guns. Let's see.
I don't
Okay,
have any
it's-
big guns.
I used some.
Gotta
of
use
them
those key
already on
points.
board.
Or run away. So poison means you have disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks. Okay, that one, the one Neogi comes over, surrounds Gino, does not do anything, but the other one comes on board and begins to almost surround all of you. The one that went below disappears finally. You don't see him hanging below the leg anymore. He disappeared. So I'm just going to move him up here.
Oh,
All right, Kobo. What you doing?
I'm gonna turn towards the big guy and put my arms up, and I'll just shout out like, why are you doing this to us? I want an answer.
You're trying to talk to him?
Genuinely, yeah.
Okay. Let's see. Do you speak Umber Hulk?
No.
Okay. He doesn't do anything. He just sits
But
there
I
and stares. And
speak 3 cream.
no. This creature
They're
just kind of
also a space insect. I don't know
Yeah.
what to tell you.
they
How
click
many
their
different languages are there out here?
they click their like mouth. They make some noises, but they don't say anything. But the Neogi actually begin to speak for it, and he says, "All of you will be perfect captives. You will be part of our ship."
What? Did we do something to you personally?
She says, "No, you were just in our trap, and we caught you, my little fly."
oh.
And I just go. Bzz, bzz. And yeah, I'm gonna attempt flurry of blows.
Okay.
23 to hit.
That hits.
Finally. I don't like my damage dice. They suck.
Did you roll?
I did now. 4. Why are my damage?
The flurry of blows got to do more damage than that. You're hitting him
That's
multiple
it.
times.
No,
what
it's
does it
one-
say?
Spend a key point.
There's no
Flurry
way.
of blows. Hold on, let me make this go away. To make 2 unarmed strikes as a bonus action.
Yeah, so you're using that to attack as a bonus, and then you still have
Yeah.
your standard action.
Yeah, so that flurry of blows, you spend a point. It allows you to make 2 unarmed strikes as bonus attacks.
Okay, then I need to
So
do
bonus
another
action, 2
D6.
strikes.
there's another 5 damage.
So
And then
what's-
I'm just
So that's what, total of 8?
yes.
9.
No, 9.
9? It was 9? Okay.
And then I'm just gonna try punching with the astral arms.
No.
12.
No.
Ah! Ah!
No, when you hit him, he feels like this may be the Rock of Brawl, what Captain Sartell was talking about. This dude is a giant unit. When you punch him, it barely even phases him. You can barely even tell if he even knows you're there.
Cool.
Yep. Tommy.
I'm basically gonna do the same thing
Okay.
to this gentleman over here. So I'm gonna make
Okay.
2 strikes. Second. Oh right, I need to do the +1 thing that I've got. Guessing I missed that first one.
What's the...
It was a 12.
12 and an 18.
Yeah, the 18 hits.
Okay. Six
So that's
damage.
6 for the bonus. Okay.
And then spending a key point to do 2 more attacks.
Woo!
So your
Thomas
standard
first
action
key
allows you
point.
to attack twice?
Yep.
Okay. See, that's also another thing I don't think you're doing, Alicia.
What?
Do you have it where when you do a standard attack, you're allowed, or when you use an action to attack, you're allowed to attack twice?
Yes.
Yeah, I don't think you did that.
I
No.
don't think I did on this last turn. But the
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
I get 2 attacks per action, yes.
No. If that's
It's
what
still, it's like not
lagging for you.
loading for me again. I don't know. It's
Yeah, it loads instantly for us.
Just
Huh.
do it and we'll tell you.
Yeah, it was 13, so new.
okay. Well, I did do it. I did another roll.
Yeah, no, we saw it. Okay. So now it is the giant thing's turn.
Well,
What?
That was just her main attack.
no, I did the 2 main attacks, and then I only rolled a 13, and I haven't tried hitting for the second one.
Exactly.
Oh,
Go ahead.
okay.
Yeah, it's like not working for me.
What if you try, is there like a clear the board button?
I just have to reload every time, I guess.
Hmm.
There goes.
Anyway, didn't hit.
12.
Moving
No.
on.
Sad.
Okay. Sad boys. Okay, so the big thing, again, just looks at all of you and begins to move over. I'm actually, before I say that. Ooh, never mind. Okay. He begins to look, the giant creature looks at all of you and he reaches out and he is going to try to pick you guys up. Go ahead and where you can roll strength or dex, both Kobo and Gino. I'm going to roll a strength check. Or actually, I don't think he has athletics because he's a monster, but I'm just checking really quick. No. Okay, so he's going to do a strength check, and then you guys can roll a strength check to break out of his grasp or a dex to try to escape. Or if you have appropriate skill you want to use.
I got a
You got
nat
it.
20 and I have a
Nice.
+5.
What do
So
you mean
25.
skill?
I break
Like-
out of that shit.
Like a sleight of whatever the one where you can like dodge easier.
Hmm.
It's like
I get you.
Yeah.
Wait, how come it's not letting me? No, it's not letting me roll. That's weird. There it goes. We'll just do Dex save here. Woo. I got a 9.
Yeah, he just grabs you easily and you're just suspended in the air now. And then you can get an attack of opportunity if you want Kobo, but then he begins to try to jump onto the ship.
Oh, bye guys.
Ooh. I'm gonna try slashing at him with my hand axe then. If he, it's my attack of opportunity.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. $19.
That hits.
$7.
Okay, you slash at
Slashing
him.
with my hand axe.
Yeah, you slash at
Right.
him. The chitin carapace he has, it kind of, you see it does like dig into it. You like crack it like a nut. But he still just jumps and he just slams onto his ship. And then he takes Gino with him.
God damn it.
Okay, at the top of the round, I want all of you guys to roll a perception check.
Can't stop yawning. Sorry.
That's right, you had a hard day today at work.
I didn't have any coffee.
Oh, why?
Well,
I got an 11.
Wow.
Because I'm out of oat milk.
So,
11, 12, 13.
yeah, you guys are pretty similar. So, as you guys look, as this Umber Hulk grabs Gino and just leaps away, the boards for the ship creak under the sheer weight, the sheer force that the creature emits. But after the creaking is done, it's still some high-pitched noises, and you begin to hear screaming under deck. All right, Gino, what are you gonna do?
I mean, I don't know if I can even do anything. What do I got? What, I gotta get out of
You're
this grapple or
grappled,
something?
so if you try attacking, it's at disadvantage. You can try to release yourself by doing another saving throw kind of thing. You know, like a...
Whoops. I guess I'll do a saving throw.
Okay.
Shall we do day 20 plus 2? Nope. 5. Do I still get do I get a bonus action or no?
Yeah.
I do?
Yep.
All right. I guess I'll just get my little doll here to do something here. Okay. Let me see. Trying to see what the rules are with him moving. I think I can make a move. So on each of your turns, you can take a bonus action to cause the cannon to activate. If you're within 60 feet of it, as part of the bonus action, you can direct the cannon to walk or climb 15 feet to an unoccupied space. All right. So what we'll do... That won't work. Well, I guess we'll just do a little different attack with him. We're gonna do ballista. So he's gonna turn into a little micro ballista and launch a bolt at this guy.
Okay.
Kill him. Get him good.
I hope so. Get out of here. Make a ranged spell attack originating from the cannon. Ranged spell attack. Is this my spell attack?
Yeah.
Okay. On this. I'm trying to figure out where that was. Where is that? Spell attack +7. There it is. Jeez. Boom. 16.
That hits.
Okay, well that's good. And then it does 2d8. 2d8. Oh. 12 damage. And then it gets pushed 5 feet.
Ah, okay. So 12, 29.
Also, I was gonna say, if we're hearing screaming, aren't we like psychically connected to whatever's to the, I forget his name, to the ship, Spelljammer or whatever his name.
Mhm.
Can we like hear anything?
Flapjack.
Flapjack.
No.
Oh.
You don't know why Flapjack isn't communicating with you guys.
Okay.
Oh,
That was
no.
just what I was curious about. I'm done.
Okay. So Gino, what? Micro Gino? Is that what we're
Micro
calling him?
Sure.
Micro Gino
Sounds
turns
like
into a turret, transforms, shoots a bolt at the Neogi, just sticks into its shoulder, and just ooze starts to pour out of it, and it just gets shoved back and is almost like surprised by this. It is breathing heavily, and there's quite a bit of blood coming out of him.
Good.
So that is the end of your turn. Also, Micro Gino doesn't care you got carried away, by the way.
He doesn't care?
No,
Is that what
he
you
was
said?
unfazed.
Okay, that's fine. He's got a job to do.
Yeah, exactly. He's got bills to pay. That's called overtime over here. So he has to deal with that. He has a family to get to. Okay. Any hoozle. The Neogi begin to do what the giant Umber Hulk does. So the Neogi are pretty large creatures. They're a little bit more spindly. They're a little bit more dexterous, but they do try to bring new captives on board. So the one is going to try. Let's see here. We're going to do. Yeah. So this thing is going to try to wrap itself around you, Kobo. So I'm going to do a dexterity check. Oh, pretty bad. But that is going to be a 11. So
Fail.
go ahead and make a competing dex or strength check.
Fail. Fail.
You got it. I believe in you.
And
You
that
did
20.
it.
Okay.
Plus
So you
5,
brush it off.
25.
You brush it off.
Brush it off. It's a nat 20.
Yeah,
Can I
you
just like, ugh, and like
'Kay.
crack his legs?
Sure. Try to roll the hit.
What? No. It was a critical success. And
Yeah,
he's
so
trying to wrap himself around me. Wouldn't
Yep.
someone be hurt if you break free of them? Why do I have to hit?
Because you got to roll the hit.
I'm not hitting.
I mean, it's also not just hitting. AC
You're
is
kinda
supposed to
dodging.
determine, like,
Yeah.
you
Just
know,
an-
shield
with
strength, armor strength.
Just an unarmed strike. Your
Okay.
your monk weapon.
15.
It misses.
Yeah.
Okay. So then the other two begin to wrap themselves, try to get Tommy. So I'm going to roll 2 d20s. Uh, 14 and an 11. So we'll just take the higher roll. We'll just say like it's advantage.
Sure. Yeah. Sure. Hmm. The 14 hits.
No.
Oh,
they're
no,
just
no.
grappling you. You
Yeah,
gotta
so
compete with them.
do a strength check
Oh.
or a dex check.
Opposing.
Sorry.
Is that the...
16.
Nice. So you guys are brushing them off. Maybe you're worried about Gino. I don't know if you care about the doll, but you guys fend off the attacks. It is...
I mean, regardless, I don't want a hug from one of these things.
All right. Kobo.
All right. I'm irritated. I don't like these things trying to hug me. So, which one is the one that tried to hug me? This one? This one?
That, yeah. Sorry. Yep.
Okay. I'm gonna, I'm gonna punch him with the arms of the astral self. I'm just gonna do it twice. But first attempt
No.
is a fail. Second attempt. What the?
9/11 never forget. No.
We're coming up on that. Find another key point. Flurry of blows. Do 2 more attacks in my bonus. So to hit.
No.
Mother.
Guys, you guys need to put those in jail or dice jail. There's gotta be.
If I could use my real dice, I think I'd be doing much better. Or even the D&D Beyond digital dice. I like those.
Yeah.
They
like
don't
those
steer
too.
me wrong.
Okay, maybe I'll figure it out. There should be a way of doing that.
This thing, it hates
should-
me.
Should
I can't do anything. Kobo swings around and then blushes a little bit as if he like swung at Topgolf and it was a huge miss, and he's just like, practice, and just like sits like this.
You know what? Maybe the Umber Hulk just sets Gino down, feels bad, and he goes, "Come on, guys. Come on, they're not worth it. Come on." Just leave them. They'll die out here.
I just hurt. I hurt.
All right, Tommy. Come on. You got to do something. You got to do at least something a little. I believe in you. Tommy T.
Tommy T.
I'm gonna punch him.
Okay.
Get
Okay. So
Gino's
I
out.
can't-
Gino is leaving your party, okay? We need to believe in the heart of the dice now, okay? This time with feeling. One more. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. The B dice got to do it. Oh my god. All right. I'll be back. I'm going to go take a break.
It's like,
I'm
hey,
joking.
they have to see our rolls.
I took
for
out my
some
headphones. So I don't know what you
reason.
guys are
I
saying.
rolled like a crazy person in the last game, but
It's like they don't need to see. They don't need to see the rolls. You can trust us. We've done this before. Let us use the dice we want to use. This is like, here. These dice aren't loaded. Use these.
I just think it's cool when the dice goes across the board.
If I do,
You're the only one.
I think it's cool.
I think it's cool. Nathan, I think it's cool.
I think it's pretty cool.
literally rolling in D&D Beyond, I got a 12, an 18, which is a 23, and a 16. Like, it just likes me more over there. We have a good relationship.
Sounds like it.
These ones.
This one doesn't even want me
Can't say
using
the same.
it. I can't roll half the time.
Yeah, there might be a way of doing it so we capture the dice results next time from D&D Beyond. So we might be able to do that
Hand
next time.
Hand
Might be kinda
cams.
hard since we're not hand cams.
Yeah. Point the camera down at
Nobody
our
wants to
actual
see-
dice tray.
People will have to give me $20 if they want to see my hands. Like, that's
Oh,
the
yeah,
only way
yeah.
I'm revealing.
You just have the zombie skin. That's all.
Hands.
Yeah, they're hands.
No one cares about your hands. It's feet.
It's both.
Nah.
There's some
Okay,
people
at least
that-
Alicia's nice about it. You know, she's like, your feet ugly, but your hands are fine.
And they would pay a lot to see your feet.
Gross.
Nathan.
Guaranteed.
Okay. Was there more you're gonna do, Kobo? Or sorry, Tommy?
There's nothing. No.
Yeah, I'm gonna use another key point to hit. Twice
What?
Again.
Hello, Gary.
Oh.
I don't know if I
Oh,
actually have that
Whoa.
notification.
Let's go.
what did I
Nice.
miss?
You
Well, thanks,
just donated
Gary.
$50.
Thanks, Gary.
You're not-
There we go. Woo! I got it on there. I hopefully we're entertaining you. You know, you're learning so much about D&D, how much fun we're having. The players aren't miserable at all. You know, we're doing good.
Yeah, it was like fun. Is that what we're calling this?
Yeah.
It's an F word.
Help me.
And not my favorite one. Anyway. Let's do this again, I suppose.
Yo, let's go. 25. And a 26? Okay.
Maybe I just need to verbally abuse my dice. for
Right.
that.
No, you need
Yeah,
$50.
sometimes
Okay,
you gotta
chat,
make
we
it feel
need
like-
$50 every time we about to roll. so we can get.
No. No. Okay. So I'm just gonna roll for damage twice.
Nathan, are you frozen there? What are you doing?
He's
Someone
very
is.
focused.
Someone is
I'm
focused.
reading. I'm reading. There's a lot to Artificer. I actually goofed up on one thing, so we'll have to talk
Oh,
about
here,
that
I'm gonna
on my
show.
turn.
It's the re-roll button that doesn't like it. So I saw I got a 10 and I don't see what the other one was. So I'm gonna do 10 damage and 9 damage.
To the one that's almost dead.
Sure.
Yeah.
Whatever
it's dead.
one it would hit hardest.
Yep, it did.
Great.
So it screams out. It rides. It's wiggling its long neck, and then it flips on its back, and then it like its arms
Ooh, it
does
does
that
the
spider
spider
thing.
Oh.
And it goes into a little ball.
And I kick it.
Kick it.
You.
Ew, icky. Okay. All right. So Gino is still very much in trouble.
I'm wiggling. I'm wiggling.
So it
Wiggle.
actually it grabs you and it begins to twist your legs.
What? Rude. What is it
Yep.
doing?
Go ahead and do a Constitution saving throw.
Jesus. Okay.
Alien yoga.
Something.
Yikes.
That's awful.
Okay. Go ahead and take 12 slashing damage. Oh no. I lied. Go ahead and take 18 slashing damage.
I like how you're like, go ahead and you know what? Go ahead and take that. You take that. Here you go.
So he begins to twist your legs, and it begins to like your legs begin to break as he just keeps going and going.
They're just
Okay.
wood, right? We
What?
can repair it.
Yeah.
But he actually throws you onto the ground. So he throws
Great.
you onto the bow. We learned that today.
Thank you.
He throws you. And then he kind of just turns in place. And then he does. He didn't move, so we'll do like the Baldur's Gate rules. He'll use his bonus action to jump.
Oh no.
But
He
you're
wants more of
prone.
us.
But you're prone. Gino.
I'm prone.
And
What's that
that'll
mean?
end. Prone?
Yeah.
That means
use a
you're on.
movement
You have to
action?
use half your movement to get up.
Okay. That's fine.
Okay, Gino, your turn.
All right. I'm gonna use half my movement to get up, and then we're gonna walk 5, 10, and I'm assuming I can go right here.
Yep.
15.
Right off the bow.
Yeah. Exactly. And then we are going to do. Man, I wish I could. Yeah, whatever. So the rule with the creating the Eldritch Cannon, as Gino, little Gino is, I can only choose one. That's as stick as it. So he should have remained a flamethrower. So we're gonna go back to that rule. So I'm gonna have. So we're gonna do two things. We're gonna do the flamethrower. We're gonna do it at the big guy. It unfortunately does not hit him. The cone originates.
What?
It's kind of weird, but it originates in front of. Oh wait, it originates. It starts right here, and then it does like a cone like this. So it's not gonna hit this guy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll
So
just delete
the
this.
triangle's more like, yeah. So it's, yeah. I touched this.
You
So it's
can
going to hit
draw.
him. I can. But then, yeah.
I think you can delete it.
Yeah. There you go. That's
Gotcha.
the cone.
Okay.
All right. So he's going to do that first. So you got to do your,
Deck save?
whatever. Yeah. Why is it so hard to find my...
14.
Okay. Bonus action. I don't think that actually saves.
Should say spell save DC. Where your spell
Or no,
attack is?
the spells are and where he attacks is different. Yes, it's 15.
Okay, so he fails.
He fails. So let's do. Now we go back to bonus action. Game over. 2d8. It's always 2d8. You gotta remember that. Boop, boop, boop. All right, gonna do 10 damage to him.
Okay.
And then I'm going to do
Oop.
firebolt. I think. Actually. Is there any items around me?
Not on the
Like
ship,
anything
no.
Loose? Anything loose? No.
No.
That's fine. Firebolt it is.
Fun just watching. Nice. Good. This is better than Netflix, right?
Yeah, you don't have to pay for it. Well, I guess you kind of.
Well, no, Alicia was paying. Alicia was paying for mine.
Was bang. I am. Still am.
There is.
This
there
is better than the
really
one. This is
spots.
better than the #1 show right now, One Piece.
Is this one already?
I don't know.
Whatever.
I don't see
I'll
Zoro
figure that
anywhere.
later. You would
I'm
like
gonna-
him. 19.
To hit? Yep.
Nice. So we're gonna do 2d10 plus. Where the heck is it? It's class feature. Oh.
Pirates and missing Zoro. D&D and missing Astarion. Why are we even here?
Wait,
Well, Nathan roll.
We're,
What do you? What that?
66. They both say 2d10. I wasn't paying attention. Hold on. We're gonna do that again.
I'm glad that I wasn't the only one that got confused by that.
Yeah. As soon as I rolled it, 20 damage. So
Woo!
firebolt comes out and Gino
20
wants
damage?
revenge. Yeah.
Go
Okay,
ahead and
this-
take 20 damage.
Go ahead and take it. Yes. Nice.
Okay. Okay. Neogis. So they're realizing they can't really, they're kind of screaming at you. They're going to do some attacks. They just saw one of their
Yeah.
comrades die. So we're going to do 2 claw attacks against Mr. Toby. Kobe? Kobo.
Don't call me Kobe.
Yeah, you're not dead yet. Anyways.
Oof.
Anyways, let's.
That's not the Kobe I was thinking of, but damn.
Let's see, 8.
Oh, I got it now. That's sad.
Good lord.
It's a little
I know,
sad.
right?
It's a little sad. They both miss, but the mandibles come out and they try to hit you. What is that? 16.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay. Go ahead and take 6 piercing, 14 poison,
Oh, okay.
and make a Constitution saving throw. Also, I should have made you roll disadvantage, Sam, but I forgot.
I also forgot. Oops.
I can't do anything. I'm down.
You're down?
Yeah.
Really?
Okay. Now it's
I told you I
Neogi.
wasn't fully healed.
Oh, right.
Ooh, really bad. Okay,
So
they both miss
Kobo
for the
places
claw.
the little X stickers on his glasses over his eyes and lays down.
23 for another bite. Tommy.
Sorry.
Yeah, you gotta
Yes.
specify that part.
Sorry.
Yeah.
So go ahead, take
have to
another.
re-roll. You have to re-roll since you didn't specify.
Oh
You
my
can't just
gosh.
hit out and then
I
nothing.
said it before. 6 piercing damage, 14 poison damage.
I'm down.
Ooh.
How did you get exactly the same damage again?
I'm averaging it because I'm not trying to waste time. I'm trying to save time with the least amount of rolls.
Yeah, save time. Kill us all. Then we
Yeah,
can go.
I could be rolling higher. That's the problem. I can also be rolling higher.
I can
I
go
just
play
don't-
Baldur's Gate where I'm good at things.
Hey, you guys
It's
didn't
called
press that
Face
5.
Gum.
You didn't press. Yeah, you didn't press that 5.
I can't save scum
What the
in
heck?
this like I do in Baldur's Gate.
Bury my China became a member. I appreciate that. Oh, this is the monthly. Never mind. We're getting the monthly refresh. Lava Samurai, thanks for continuing being a member. Okami, thank you for being a junior designer with us today. Let's see if there's anybody else. Oh, Zink Zonk Ray, thank you. Our school is ever getting bigger thanks to your contribution. 2D2, sorry, boy. D2D, thank you for choosing to become a member on the Duo Design. You will not regret this choice, and that is it. Okay. I always forget that happens. Every, like, near the first of the month, there's people who pay, actually, instead of micro-funding it all. And
Hey,
then...
hey.
Oh, and Sam. So those tend to roll over if they're actually paying for it. So that's interesting. Anyways, I'm getting distracted here. Both of y'all are down
That's
here.
fine.
So Kobo,
Yeah, I'm dead
go ahead and
still.
do a death saving throw. Nom, nom, nom. Is this the end of the Spelljammer mammers? The mammer jammers?
One fail.
Okay,
Great.
Tommy. Go ahead and roll that sweet death token.
I actually don't know what I roll for that.
This is a
Just
first.
a 20.
Okay.
And what, we just tell you if you did it or not?
Yeah, like
Yep,
it's
you gotta
just-
roll
You
above.
did it! Woo!
Don't you have to roll above 10?
Is that what
Yeah,
that-
it's
I-
a 1 through 10 is a fail, a 10 through 20, or 11 through 20 is a save.
Okay.
Oh!
Fail.
Our party is ever so closer.
Tommy and I do that meme where we clap our arms together and we're like, we're going
Yeah,
to
the
hell
big
together.
the big muscles.
Let's give up and go home.
All right. Sadly, though, y'all are not giving up just yet. As the Umber Hulk begins to collect the bodies of its victims, 2 galleons glide into view and begin pummeling the Night Spider with ballista bolts and the word I've never seen until... Yes! Someone getting excited over there. I've never heard of this.
Excitement.
Mangonel stones. It's the
Okay.
trebuchet kind of catapult-like thing that is on the galleons. But they're called mangonel stones, but forcing it to break off its attack. Oh, see, this is like assuming that's what I wanted to do. But no, 2 galleons side by side on port side and starboard of this
Where's my
giant
picture?
spider. I don't have it. Imagine this galleon here just on either side. But it starts shooting all the ballista into the Night Spider. And when that happens, the Night Spider just starts to rumble, shake, acting like it's alive, and begins to let go of the ships that I forgot because the Moon Dancer lets go of the Moon Dancer and begins to actually like start to drift away.
I lift one of the little X's over my eyes and wave to Gino, and say bye-bye. And
Don't worry, he's already ninja running off these legs, so you don't need to worry about it.
Yes.
Okay, so
Tiny
we'll
arms
still.
to run.
Yeah. That's their
So, that would be the top. Yeah, it'd be the top of the thing. So, what are you gonna do?
That's what I'm doing. I'm running. I saw what they could do, so I'm mimicking it.
Go ahead and
Speed
do either acrobatics or athletics check.
Or charisma.
Or just saying something
Can
random.
I do barbarian persuasion? Just because that's every option in the game for me. Alright.
Intimidation.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do- Yeah, that's the same thing with my paladin. Paladin persuasion.
Not bad. 13.
Yeah, I would say that's fine. You, as they're kind of releasing and moving, you stay on the legs, but you're able to jump off if you want to. It wouldn't be that long, far of a drop.
There we go. I'll be right there.
But being under the leg, you can see that there is that one Neogi that you guys saw, and it is now dangling off, and it has 2 victims in these giant sacks, basically web sacks, and it's trying to get back on
It went
board.
down below, or took
Yep.
some of our peoples.
Yep.
Bye.
Hey, when you raise your hand, you have to wait to be called. Why?
I thought
said
she said
bye.
Oh, you said bye. Oh, I
Yes,
thought you
bye.
said. I thought you said why.
I'm not gonna chase after that ship.
Wait, who
Okay.
do they have? Who
I'm
else?
dead.
They have the.
Still
Remember,
there.
there's like 60 people on this ship.
Then
Well,
we're
now
trying
there's
to get to the
58.
rock
Let's
crawl.
move on.
If you
More
round
food
up,
for
it's
me.
60.
Right.
Okay, I'm just telling you what's happening. So do you want to do anything? And
Me?
just
I guess I'll
besides
do
movement.
You're the only
What
one
is
who
it?
can.
The scene is things are exploding, right? What is the people on board,
It's
like
Michael
the
Bay
big
movie?
Hulk and the other?
You
Spider
see, they're
Bros
looking at their ship.
looking at their ship. Okay, they're distracted. Crap. Because they're still like engaging with us, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, I cannot do anything about that person carrying people. That sucks, but oh well.
Too bad,
So I guess I'll just do the same thing. I will flamethrower this dude. So do a dex.
You know, you lose some
I
and you
will-
lose some.
I'll do it at disadvantage because he's not paying attention. It looks like he is distracted. So 11.
Okay, so it's full damage. So 2d8, 9 damage.
Yep.
All right, and then Gino's gonna do another firebolt. So let's do. Whoops. Clear that.
This is a family stream. Okay, now that Mamo is
Hello,
here,
Mamo.
this has to be a stream meant for, Sunday
More
church.
mammal.
Sunday
Oh.
church. Nice. I got a 12. I got a 12, but hold on. Before you say I hit or miss,
Yeah.
I do have something called Built for Success as my race.
Oh.
As soon as I can find, there it is. So I can add a D4 to my attack, ability check, or saving throw, and it can do after seeing the result. But before the effects of the roll are resolved, I can do this
Okay.
3 times per long rest. So we're going to use it.
Okay.
We're going to try to see. I'm hoping we get a full. We don't. I got a 13.
You miss.
Wait, you said I had advantage because he's distracted.
Yeah, we'll do that. We'll allow it. We'll allow it.
Nice. Even better. 26.
You hit.
I miss Alicia's breathing into the mic.
I
miss
know.
that part of the-
I know.
miss that part of
She is terrible at that. When she's thinking,
That's the sound of space.
Yeah.
when she's
No one can
thinking,
hear
she
you
does
breathe.
that.
I love
I need to go get a beer.
it. 14 damage.
Okay.
I know Neo.
So this thing is getting burnt up. Like it is like,
Right. And then I do my little action to shove.
Extra quiz.
it
as
doesn't.
Logan likes
It
to say,
doesn't do any.
BG3.
Which one does it? Your ballista?
What?
Your thrower? Gino thrower? Does he do the
Yeah.
pushback?
No, I was saying you were saying Baldur's Gate 3. so
Oh,
I think I-
bonus
I'm gonna
action
Do a
push.
little shove. A little.
Shove.
Yeah. You already used your bonus action.
It's too heavy.
Too heavy. Okay,
Well,
so the Neogi are going to start running. So go ahead, Tommy. You have an attack. Oh, never mind. You're dead. He jumps on. He jumps onto the man or the. Okay. Okay. Jumps onto the leg. This one too runs and just leaps and grabs onto the front of the bow.
Lucky I'll have a little arm for my cannon.
Kobo, go ahead and do another death saving throw for me. Don't do a critical miss, otherwise you die.
Really?
Yep.
Really?
Ooh.
Another fail.
Another fail. Okay, Tommy. Let's go. Let's go.
I'm not gonna be mad if I critically miss.
That would be bad. Nope. Still dying though.
Nice.
Damn. Y'all are
Tommy and I
dying.
clasp arms again.
So the Umber Hulk
Yeah, we go
jumps.
together.
But you can get an attack of opportunity, Gino.
Woo! I get to do an unarmed strike. Let's see. That is a okay.
I love that Gino's just like, you know what? Let's keep trying to fight these guys. My
I couldn't walk
teammates
to you
aren't
without
gonna
dying.
die.
I got you guys. Don't worry. 19 to hit.
That hits.
Nice. I'm not even sure how much damage. So it doesn't. What? Instead of using a weapon to make a melee. Oh. I
It
don't
does
do
like
any
4 damage.
No,
What?
it says on a hit, an unarmed strike deals bludgeoning damage equal to 1 plus your strength. I have a -1. So I'm just like,
It's like a little knock.
yeah. I'm
Hey,
like, I'm like,
don't
patting
you
him on
come
the
back.
ass as he walks by. Like, good job, buddy.
get out of here. All right, he jumps on board and the Neogi ship begins to drift away and escape from the 2 galleons. What are you going to do, Gino?
Well, if they're escaping, I'm gonna go over to my friends.
my
And
friends.
Let me die.
Let
Let me die.
let me unalive myself. All right.
If he
I-
dies, I'm bringing back level 6 maze. That's
Yeah. she can say.
we're just.
I was
You
gonna
throw
say,
off
I'm supposed to do
the,
same thing.
You just you have like a what is it called? You're deceiving us with a
Oh, disguise self.
this guy's self, and you're
Oh.
actually Maze. You're not this Hulk of a orc. You're
This
Maze.
useless man.
Useless
Um,
man.
But I'm gonna
Whoa!
spare the
Actually,
dying.
that
I feel
sounded
like
like
a much more useless hippo.
that was very
I'm gonna
specific.
spare
though.
the dying on these folks.
Okay.
No.
Clear.
The help action. The help
Yes,
action.
pretty much.
The help action. Here.
Let
Grab
me
my
get you up
hand.
there, buddy, and then he goes down again.
You got a buzzer on your hand when they reach out.
Yeah.
Okay, so you save both of them. They're awake. Captain Sartell is probably in a
I
better
peel the
condition than
X's
these
off
two.
of my
Oh my
glasses.
They build axes off. Okay, let's see if we can get some a little bit better music here. Not bad. Not bad. So the 2 galleons sort of drift a little closer, but Captain Sartell sort of recognizes these 2 ships.
Oh,
And
she's
under-
conscious.
Yeah, she's conscious. Under her breath, she says, "Oh, that's the stalwart and the incorrigible." And she kind of rolls her eyes.
Has Logan seen our pictures of the stalwart and the unstoppable or whatever?
Incorrigible?
Incorrigible.
What do you mean, seen my pic?
Incorrigible?
What are you
You
talking
seen
about?
Have you seen the pictures down here?
I know.
You're welcome.
Yeesh. We tried. We tried so hard.
What are these bath boats? What are we doing?
Yeah, the rubber duckies there.
Should have
They're
made the
built
line.
for speed.
Yeah. The rubber ducky and the drop your soap. We got them. Not the incorrigible and the whatever. Please.
I don't understand. Incorrigible. What word are you trying to say?
Incorrigible. Incorrigible.
Incorrigible. Okay. Incorrigible, not incorrigible.
I like
Encourage.
I know
Incorrigible.
I don't know. It sounded like
Incorrigible.
Yeah. I have the
Incorrigible?
ability to be encouraged. That's encourageable.
Two very
it was
different
confusing
words.
me.
It's
It
so
was
weird.
confusing me.
The definition of that word of a person or their tendencies not able to be corrected, improved, or reformed.
Like an incorrigible child.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, that
Or
ship's
girlfriend.
We don't know any of those.
Or girlfriend.
rude.
Not for
Logan,
long.
Ooh,
Nice.
that title can change.
Yo, I'm gonna date Karlak. I don't know. I'm gonna do that.
We
I
all
love
wanna
you
date
too.
Karlak.
Huh? What'd you say, Sam?
Oh, I just said we all want to date Karlak.
Exactly. She's everyone's mom. Or mommy.
She's so devoted.
she
Anyways.
tells you that you can do whatever you want. So I
Yeah,
don't know how
because she
devoted.
understands that, like, meanwhile, we can't do the woo woo. So, okay, sleep around.
Yeah.
I told her I wouldn't.
Yeah, but she says I
I'm
don't care.
loyal. Huh?
She said I don't care. She's like I don't care.
Nathan
No, but I told her
immediately went to
otherwise.
Shadowheart was like, okay.
She didn't do anything though.
She didn't
Anyway,
do
we're
anything.
back.
She didn't
Yeah,
do anything
okay.
though. Anyways,
So the incorrigible and the
stalwart.
The forgettable.
stalwart.
Oh.
Stalwart. So you see, there is a crew on board. They're very specific. One ship has nothing but Githyanki on it, and the other one has,
Lame.
and this lame, ugly frog things. The other one has, and I don't know how to pronounce it, but Hadozi.
Oh.
They're
Okay.
basically monkey people.
Yeah.
Ah.
So you
that's
see
the race I
them.
was considering.
From the first monkey landed on the moon. That makes sense. They're
Um,
here. What? It said in space it was a monkey.
but you see one individual, one of the Githyanki, get to the port side of its ship, whatever.
Good lord, the port side is the MVP here.
I know,
Hey,
but it's easier to say than starboard.
What's up with the dicks on board?
Starburst.
What'd you say?
On the little ships.
Memo's
the
here, so
galleons.
what did you say?
The
Is
starburst.
she? Still?
Phallic? Is that what you meant to say?
Yeah. That's what those very confusing looking things on board.
Those are ballista.
They're
Those are-
trebuchets.
Yeah.
Trebuchets.
Yeah, look at that.
Trebuchets.
They're
Yay,
kombucha.
kombuchas.
Yeah, I'll
All
draw
right.
a trebuchet.
Pew, pew.
Oh, there we go. What is this? What are we built? What are we doing?
Drawing a trebuchet. That's a trebuchet.
Nice. I like it. All right.
There we go. We got the
Perfect.
ballista. Yeah, thank you.
Perfect. Ooh, even launching a rock. Perfect. Okay.
Good thing.
You see the Githyanki. He's kind of looking, and he says, "Hail, Moon Dancer! Where is your captain?"
She just like raises a hand from behind the crate. Here I am.
Yeah, nothing. She doesn't.
She's on board.
Yeah, you see, she's struggling to get up.
I'm struggling to get up.
I
What do you
use
mean?
cure wounds on her. I'm gonna use cure wounds on her. Boop.
Okay, so she whispers and she says, thank you, Gino." And she gets up and she kind of like dusts her pants off and she kind of like makes sure her garb is all straightened up. And she kind of looks at you for a second and rolls her eyes, and then she comes out from the What are you saying? What are you?
Why are you rolling your eyes? I think you.
No, she's rolling her eyes at the situation, not that
I
at you.
see.
She dusts
I
off.
failed
She
you. Sorry.
kind of like sighs a little bit, and then she comes out from the crate, and then she says, "Hail, stalwart!" And then she goes, "Is that you, Darvik?" And then he goes, "Oh, I knew it was you, Sartell. How are you doing?" And they're kind of like joking around a little bit. She's embarrassed. And then he kind of stands up straight and he says, "You know you owe me so much for saving your hide. Every week, it seems. Every 10 day. Because that's a week. That's a week in D&D.
Oh, 10 days.
10 day. A 10 day. Are you gonna
Hakuna
look that?
Matata.
Are you gonna look up that word too, Kobo, and make sure I'm saying it right?
No, right now I'm looking at what Githyanki males look like, and
And she says, "We are on our way to the Rock of Brawl. Can you guide us there?" And he says, "Of course, Sartell, of course. Here, follow me." I want all of you guys to do a perception check.
I have
What-
nothing better to do.
Perception.
Yeah, game doesn't like me.
Damn, you
We all
guys.
rolled the same.
What's your?
That's-
Yeah, pretty much.
That's like the third
Um,
time that's happened. That shows you that they just. they
Yeah, I don't think it's trustworthy enough.
Okay, so then you guys notice two things left on board. You don't know if the Neogi had loot on them. You're not sure. Actually, what we'll say, one of the Neogi had some gear on it. And there's something left on board. It's kind of like this weird tool. So if you guys want to look up what a dragon hide belt is, it's an uncommon. So it's a +1.
You gain a bonus to the saving DCs of your key features. Oh, so it's a monk thing. Okay.
Yep.
All right. Well,
So
I
suck.
roll
mu-
Kobo
my
should
eyes.
have that.
yeah, I roll mine. And then the other thing, it is this weird tool, kind of like the thing. Boy, I can't remember, but in Warcraft, where like engineers have to make it. You remember?
no.
World of Warcraft engineers.
I don't. I never did that. So sorry.
You never was an engineer.
Like in vanilla. So.
It's a like arc like spanner or whatever it's called.
Oh, okay.
You never heard of that?
Spanner.
I'm sorry. We'll see.
But it's not a
Awesome.
D&D thing. I'm just saying.
Arc
in-
light spanner. I see it.
Okay.
Yep.
So
Looks like a wrench.
yep. So a tool is on the ground and it's called an all-purpose tool, and that one is also uncommon.
It's also uncommon.
Oh, when you said a spanner earlier, it made me think of Doctor Who,
Never
the sonic
watched it.
screwdriver.
Never
Ooh,
watched it.
we might need to do that. We might need to. If only because David Tennant is he's a treasure. That man. Anyway, it's a screwdriver that can transform into any type of artisan's tools. Whatever form the tool
Oh.
takes, you are proficient with it. While holding the tool, you gain a bonus to spell attack rolls and saving throw DCs for your artificer spells.
Since it seems like you're unarmed, right?
Well, what it is I have a wand in my hand. I have a
Swap
wand.
the wand out for this thing.
You have a wand?
I do.
Oh, is it because of
I have
the?
to have something to be able.
You have a
to-
shield and a wand, don't you?
Correct.
What does the wand do? Is it
It
your
doesn't do
infused
anything,
item?
I infuse it. Yeah, I have
So-
to infuse it to give me a little
Well, now
bonus.
you've got a sonic screwdriver.
There's no way of unfusing it and then making something
No,
else?
I can. As long as I sleep, I can like.
Yeah. Speaking of
I
sleep,
can-
so you guys are just like a day or two out from the Rock of Brawl.
I'm literally gonna die.
The two galleons are basically escorting you to safety. So you guys can do a full rest.
Thank God. Load, please. I've
Alright.
still got Raven Gandalf on my page. D&D.
We're
That
gonna load
sucks
this
that
up.
the max HP thing changes. Why does it do that? Why does it do that?
You
I
can
don't
tell
know.
it to not to.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, it says reset maximum HP during rest. You just unclick that.
Yeah, but then you have to unclick that every time. So
I mean,
Oh, well, it's better than what I did.
Some reason Beyond is not loading any web pages for me.
I
I-
just had to reload it.
Yeah, it seems like the
I've
servers
reloaded and
The servers for it have been iffy. It seems like you have to reload it.
What the heck is going on?
Any hoozle.
Show me my character.
So you guys come up to this giant asteroid. You're heading towards the docks, but you can see that the top of the asteroid is basically just a giant city. There is literally like a lower, middle, and upper section. There is a lake, just water that just exists on top of this asteroid. Kind of is settled in a chasm. You see multiple buildings, like temples, kind of like park areas, even like a giant palace. And then below it, you can see there's people even walking around down there because of the way gravity works. So the middle plane, like the plane of it, if you go to the other side of this asteroid, gravity works the opposite way. And you guys can actually walk down there. But there's not too much down there. It's mainly crops and these giant, almost like wings in a way, but they are meant to guide the asteroid. So they can move and influence the direction the asteroid is going itself. You can spin it and things like that. But you guys are approaching the docks, which is the total, like, the westmost area considered in the low city. That's where all the ships dock at. But I will read off this little blurb that's in the campaign. Sunlight illuminates the rooftops and spires of a city built across the top of a gigantic asteroid. The asteroid's underside has structures as well, including the fortresses and giant sails. Wooden docks protrude from one end of the asteroid, and a variety of ships are moored there. Space-dwelling fish scatter in front of you as your ship adjusts its heading until the docks are straight ahead and level with the ship's main deck. Pier workers stand ready to catch ropes and tie off the ship as it glides alongside one of the docks and slows to a stop. Captain Sartell speaks, and she says, "Welcome to the Rock. This is where we part ways."
Oh. Where are you going?
Do you ask her that?
Yeah.
She says, well, I need to find some sort of like sanctuary or something all these people on board can go to. I don't know if it's wise to tell people why you're here, though. She says you probably should keep your business private unless you can go to someone I know who has dealt with the astral elves in the past. She urges that all of you go to the Happy Beholder. That is a popular tavern in the Low City. Let me see if I can get it on for the video. Yep, there it is. So it's pretty close, kind of the southernmost area of the docks. Pretty close to the dry dock where they repair and build ships. So she very much urges you to go there. She knows there's a gift there called Commodore Crux. He has history with the Astral Elves, but again, you probably want to keep that business private until you meet with him.
I don't think he'll like me. I don't shoot guns, and I'm relatively weak.
Dang. Just assuming? She
you know-
asks, what do you mean? He loves everyone. He's a very friendly gift.
Cool. Well, sorry that we couldn't be of more help. Thanks for getting us here, I suppose.
She shakes her head and she says, I would take all of you as my crewmates if I could, but I have other business elsewhere, and all of you need to save your planet.
But I fell in love with
Oh,
Flapjack.
it's not over yet? It's not like consumed?
Oh yeah, I gave up on that thing a long time ago. What do you mean?
But yeah, that's the point. She tells you that Crux, since he's dealt with the Astral Elves, that he more than likely knows what's going on and might be able to help you.
It sounds like I like a lead. We got him. Time's of the essence.
Kobo's
Okay.
just really in a self-loathing stage.
So she kind of tips her hat, and she kind of walks away from all of you. But you do hear a voice inside your head, and it is Flapjack, and he expresses his sorrow, his sadness, and he says, "I will miss all of you."
Can I run back and give his jelly leg a little squeeze?
Sure. So
Alright,
what you're
that's
gonna
fair.
do?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you break into his room where he is by himself privately, and he is mad. No, I'm joking.
He would never be. That's not Flapjack.
No, he sees you, and you feel this overwhelming sense of joy, and he says, "I hope I get to meet more friends like you."
Me too.
Kobo like pulls his little like handkerchief out of his pocket and starts dabbing his eyes. And goes,
Is
You're-
is Kobo
"You're a
a
good one,
weeb?
Flapjack."
It's Kobo.
It's not a bad thing.
He's a little bit of a nerd, but he wasn't Naruto running across ships like
Right.
another
I didn't
little
say he
weeb
was
we
cool.
have,
I asked
so.
if he was a weeb. Like he just has all these anime tropes that pop out, like the X eyes. I'm surprised he hasn't like a nosebleed action that he can do.
Bonus action, nosebleed. Sees a hot gif.
No.
Okay, so this is where I kind of like force you guys, basically.
Let's split the
Let's-
party. I'll go to the
Yeah,
top
I want to
left,
go
you
explore the
top.
high city and see the palace.
I'm gonna go to the graveyard and dig all the graves. Out. There's a lot of graves in there. That's a big graveyard.
All right, so Tommy, does Tommy want to tag out with Maze?
I mean, maybe.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
we'll maybe just as we'll do some more, a little bit of like, we'll get the story going, but that could be a thing we could do. I mean, this might be a good point. One of the people on the ship might be more than capable. And Tommy's like, you know what? I'm just going to sit here and drink. And
Yeah.
that could be something too. So I would say for the sake of just this session, for another 27 minutes, you just got to bear Tommy a little bit more.
Oh, I love him. He just, all he can do is punch things. So,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah, I'm finding the same, and I
Yeah.
don't like it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like I said, we can switch characters around. This is perfectly fine. But just for the sake of today, so you guys are going to the, what did I say? Happy Beholder?
Yeah. The bar.
Yeah, the Happy Beholder. Okay. So this place is, oh, here, let's see if there's actually maybe a tavern thing here. Oh yeah, there definitely is. Let's see what this sounds like. Oh, there's tavern music. There we go. That's not bad.
Ooh.
Nathan's like, oh, I want to go to the Ren Fair.
The Ren Fair.
The
Who says
Ren
that?
Fair.
Who says that?
Only Rennies say that.
Only Rennies.
Rennies. Yeah.
Stands of the
Sorry.
Ren Fair.
Yeah.
As you guys go in, you can see this thing is like popular. It is loud. It is crazy in here. All sorts of people are in here. There is a larger group of like, not creatures. That sounds weird, but people in here. There is actually quite a bit of halflings and GIF in here specifically. Like if there was a, most common denominator. But there is all sorts of people in here. But you see behind the bar, a large spherical creature with eye stalks and a watchful central eye kind of looks at all of you as you enter. Off in the distance, filling one side of a table meant for 6, is a broad-chested, hippo-headed man with a green parrot perched on one shoulder. The haggard figure squints at you over the top of an enormous tankard then waves invitingly to the seats across from him. You guys join him?
Yeah.
Kobo very sheepishly like waves back and walks over there, but lets the others go in front of him as if he could hide behind them.
So I'll bring out the let's see how big he is. Douche. Okay, hold on. He's a little big. Okay, that's what he looks like.
Commander Crux?
Yep.
Wow.
That's it? Just a wow? No comment on his bird that looks like, you know, he's worked
The
7
fact that
days
his bird is
straight and just
missing
running
an
off
eye makes me
caffeine
feel
and
bad.
nicotine. He's just
Yeah,
going.
it's
Always look like that.
Yeah, they do got
Let's
the
be
crazy
real.
eyes. But he's got
Lovebirds.
just one.
Lovebirds are a parrot and they look cute.
I didn't say it wasn't cute. I just said they always look like that.
Okay, fine. You win. So you guys all join him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
Now what?
Now what? So as you guys join him, he's very like, you can tell he's drunk. He's kind of like not sitting still. The bird even looks at him with his one good eye and kind of has to like readjust and does a little flutter thing every now and then as he's kind of just wobbling around. But the parrot isn't really looking at you guys. It's just looking everywhere, kind of like Mad Eye Moody or something, if that's his name. But as he begins, he opens up his mouth. The giant beholder flies over and he says, what are you guys gonna have? What can I do for you?
Tommy
Speak
says
up.
he'll have whatever he's having. And two
What?
of it.
The big guy?
Yep.
2 of them?
Yep.
5 gold?
Okay.
And he goes, those are big tankards. You sure you can handle it?
I'll make it 3 if it makes you go away.
Ooh. And he goes, I like you. My name is Large Luigi. Nice to meet you.
Okay.
That's his name. I don't know why, but that's his
You
name.
know, feels familiar.
I'm Large
like,
Luigi.
I'm Large
familiar
Luigi.
in this situation.
Yeah.
Nice.
I was never invited to Super Mario RPG, so I don't know who you are, Gino, but no, I'm
Oh,
joking.
I saw your wish. Don't worry about
I
it.
saw your wish. So he goes, okay, the big green guy's got something. What about the other gift? Or the doll man? You guys drink? Do you drink?
I just put my hand up and say, sorry, I don't drink.
That's all right.
Oil to grease your joints. I just ask for like a fizzy soda or something. Like basically, I don't want to drink, and I don't have the money to either.
The beholder, Large Luigi, looks over you, all of its eyes kind of like scanning you, and he says, you sure you don't want something to put a little hair on that lip?
And Kobo rubs his finger over his upper lip and goes, "What do you mean? I like the hairs I have." And then just kind of snaps out of it and is like, "Unfortunately, I'm not traveling with a lot of funds at the moment, so yeah, we'll just keep it light."
And then finally, Commodore Crux speaks up, and he says, no, this is all on me. Don't you all worry. You are my guests.
I'll take 4.
And he goes, Large Luigi, keep them coming. He's like, of course. And he just flies away.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. So he says, a little birdie told me. And he like waits for a second. Told me?
Do you want a round of applause?
No, but that, and he gets really quiet, but he's still loud because he's drunk. That astral elves are messing with your world.
One would say that.
And he like looks over and he's like, "Keep it quiet, doll. What's your name?"
Gino.
Okay, good. All right.
Okay, good.
See that over there? And he points, and you
Okay,
see
I'm
a
looking.
table, and there's
Okay.
there's just 4 astral elves. They're wearing armor. They've got their kind of helmets on, but they do like tilt them back a little bit, so when they need a drink. But they are do a perception check.
Do a perception check.
I'm like, Tommy's ready to go down swinging.
Tommy hasn't had his beers yet, so hold on.
14.
14.
Perception's sticking around there.
You see, they are not participating in the rowdiness. They are kind of looking around a little bit more, like they're expecting someone, or, you know, they're kind of taking cues almost like as if one of them is a leader, and they're kind of just watching that one person. And he gets really low, and he says, "A fleet of astral elf ships visited the Rock of Brawl a few days before launching the attack on your world. The elves gave fair warning to various captains on the rock, urging them to steer clear of your world, lest their ships be fired upon. The elves undoubtedly left spies behind." And he like, "to make sure these warnings were heeded." And he says, "After we get our drinks, best we get to my ship." And he sits back, and the beholder comes by, and just like the drinks are just floating, and they just slam onto the table, but not a single drop is spilled, and a large Luigi flies away.
Nice.
So is there anything you guys want to do?
Kobo takes a sniff and then a small sip and is like, it'll do.
He just wanted a fizzy drink.
Tommy claps Kobo hard enough on the back to make his drink spill a little bit. Drink up, lad. It's good for you.
Uh-huh. And he just sips, tiny little sips.
He's sipping the foam.
Yeah.
All
He's
right.
got a cute little like foam mustache.
Everybody's laughing. Nobody.
Cute.
He doesn't know why.
He's got a mustache now.
Nice.
So Commodore Crux is drinking quite a bit, and he's getting really woozy. The parrot actually flies away from him, and goes towards large Luigi and explodes. No, I'm joking. He just flies away. He's being disturbed by Commodore Crux, and Crux looks around and he goes, "I think it's time to go." And he like tries to push away from the table and trying to make the least amount of noise, but it is making that like and he's just looking around, and then as he gets up, it does that like typical creak, but the table is just giving in to his weight. He gets up, adjusts his belt, makes sure that the pistol that is in the front of him, he checks it, and he goes, "Follow me."
Okay.
Okay.
So you guys just
Got
follow?
nothing else to do. Yeah.
All right. So as you guys leave and you make your way back to the docks, let's get rid of Commodore Crux here. Oh, gotta get on my. There we go. Maybe. Okay. So you guys are at the Happy Beholder, going through the streets, trying to get back to the docks. All of you make a perception check.
One of these again. Let's go. I know I can do it. 16.
Ooh,
21.
There we go. Here's some real boy numbers. Sheesh. Okay. So as you guys leave, you immediately see the 4 astral elves following you. He says, "Yep, we better hurry up. I think those elves are following us." And he's like trying to run, but as soon as he does, he just stops and just starts walking again.
Okay, I mean, I'll just follow his lead. He seems to know a lot more than me.
I glance back towards the elves and then shuffle along.
So when you glance back, you see them drawing their bows.
I start sprinting and say, "Yeah, we need to be a lot faster.
And he says, "What was your name again?"
It's Kobo. Let's go!"
"Kobo, I'm trying. I'm a little tipsy." And he
Can I
kind of looks
pull-
back over his shoulder, and he's just shaking his head. He's like, "Yeah, they're definitely on us."
Can I pull everyone into like an alleyway or something?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we keep running and I kind of take a detour down an alley and I don't know, try and like peek behind some crates to like
Yeah.
see if
So
they're
do you
still
guys-
following.
So do you guys see what Kobo is trying to do and then follow the lead, or what are you guys thinking?
I think it's a good idea.
Yep.
I think it's a good idea.
Okay, so I want you guys to go ahead and roll a stealth check.
Just
14 for me.
I have disadvantage on stealth.
So 14, 12.
Here, I'll do this. So, I'm gonna roll 2. So we got a what?
Ooh.
What was that?
That was a 7.
Oh, and a nat 20. Nice. So 7.
Okay, so as you dip and you go down the alleyway, trying to, like, I'm trying to think of the word, trying to lose these astral elves. As you kind of get a little bit more of a distance between them, but you see as you're going down this alley that the elves go by, but one of them stops and looks at all of you and yells at his group, and then is like this, and you can see the astral elf waiting for his group to come back. But you guys gain some more
would-
distance.
I
I
would say
wanna punch
before
him.
he even yelled for him, we could have attacked him.
So is that what you're gonna
We
do?
saw him.
Yeah.
So are you guys waiting to ambush, or are you or are you trying to flee?
I mean, really, we're trying to flee, but we don't want him calling the rest of them on us. So can I, like, before he can shout, can I grab him and, like, clap a hand over his mouth and, like, keep him restrained?
Yeah.
I'm a big guy. I do have a lot of strength check, like, bonuses from my race and stuff.
So do you want to? So you want to grab him and make sure he doesn't yell.
Yes.
Okay. So do a sleight of hand.
Okay. An 11.
Okay. It's kind of like an all-in-one sneaky move, because you are trying to go behind him, grapple him, and all this stuff at once.
I
So you,
wasn't trying to go behind him. I figured he comes around, he sees us, and is about to shout. Before he can see us, I just grab.
yeah, but you want to make sure he doesn't yell. Grabbing someone doesn't make it so they don't yell. Right?
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah,
you're not,
you
like,
grabbing him,
smothering
he's just going to go, "Help!"
Yeah.
Okay, anyways, He was rolling a perception check to see if he could see the sneaky GIF come out and grab him before he could yell. And you managed to go behind him and put your arms around him and just go back behind the alley, but you have your hands around his face. And what do you do to make sure he doesn't, like, are you doing something to make sure he doesn't struggle? Because immediately he would try to break out. So what are you trying to do to make sure? Because you made sure he went behind and the other Astral Elves continue their way. They don't notice the straggler. But what are you doing to this Astral Elf?
I'm basically just trying to hold him really tightly. Imagine like I'm not trying to kill him, but I am trying to restrain him as much as possible.
Okay, so go ahead and do a strength check.
I have advantage on those.
The dice do hate us.
A 13.
And he rolls an 11.
Woo!
So you get him back. You get him past pretty far back into the alley. He's wiggling, trying to break free, but you manage to pull him pretty far back, and you guys are now surrounding this single Astral Elf. Is there some sort of plan?
Ask him what he's doing. What is he doing?
Sure. I'll just... So I've got him, and I'm just gonna go... Why are you following us?
And he says, orders. It was orders.
From who?
What? From who?
Do
Do you know us?
He goes, of course, you're the ones who escaped from that planet that was being consumed.
We're not the only ones. Why us?
And he goes, because you escaped he says you escaped the first defense. We got word there were some that escaped the planet. You were causing trouble, and now you're here on the Rock of Brawl. And he doesn't say anything about who sent him or gave him orders.
I just huff and say, causing trouble. We didn't destroy a planet.
And he says, yes, but you killed some men.
And
So
Tommy
that-
wants to knock him out.
What's
Yep.
that? Tommy?
Yep.
Tommy wants to knock him out.
Okay.
What do you want me to do?
Probably nothing, actually. I mean, it takes like so much non-lethal to knock someone out, but I would say like the amount of bludgeoning you would do to him, I mean, you wouldn't have to roll or anything like that. Like, it would be simple to knock him out.
Just like a big old hammer fist on the top of his head.
Okay.
Bonk.
So you guys knock him out. He lays just like loose on the ground. Do you guys then make that as your cue to go back trying to leave?
As long as the
Yeah.
coast is clear.
Wherever Commander was trying to take us.
Yeah, he's trying to take you guys back to the docks, but you guys made a quick little move. And you're not too sure where the Astral Elves, the other three, went, but you know that, the music's playing. It's all cute. We'll just keep this music.
We're hiding. It's fine.
You notice that the Astral Elves, you can no longer see them. The coast is clear from them.
Cool. I just turn to the commander and say, let's go quickly, please.
He says, you guys are capable. I like you. And he stumbles a little bit.
I blush and then go, I die in every combat.
He stumbles a little bit, but he starts boogieing to the harbor. And let's see here. Okay. Stately galleons, sleek cutters that resemble flying fish, and warships built to look like hammerhead sharks line the docks of Brawl. Crux waves his arm towards a craft that seems modest by comparison. The ship's sails are patchworks of mended canvas, while its hull seems barely held together by thick vines that bind it like rope. Its strangest feature is the full-grown tree that sprouts from the aft deck. And he goes, "The second wind. Isn't she something?"
Something.
It's yeah, I've never seen anything like it.
So as he doesn't look back at you guys as you guys say something. He ignores it. He's just kind of talking to himself. But he looks happy, like he hasn't seen his ship in a while or something. It's really odd. Like he's almost giddy to get back to the ship. Again, this ship is pretty small, but there is a giant tree in the middle. I think I can drop so you guys can kind of see the blueprint at least. Let's see. There it is. Boop. Wow, it's big.
Ooh.
So yeah, you guys can see there is a trebuchet behind the tree there. That is definitely getting closer. You do see it is a Trant. That is the tree itself. But it's got its typical stuff that you would see in any sort of ship. The brig, captain's quarters, the Spelljammer room, pantry, storage room, mess hall. It's not like terrible, but it's a big enough ship for all of you. But as you guys board, there is a female tiefling that has her arms on her side, and she goes, "Commodore Crux, what are you doing here?" And he goes, "Oh, DM needs to look up the name of this person." He goes, "Oh, Ardra, Ardra, I'm cutting it short. I need my ship back." And then she goes, "What do you mean? What do you mean? Are you going to pay me then? Because we had a deal, Crux." And he goes, "Oh, what do you want? How much? How much?" Crux is like really trying to think. He goes, if I'm cutting you short a couple days, I'd give you like 400 gold back." And she laughs. This tiefling, let me see if I have a picture of her. Let's see. Yep. I'm just going to plop it. You guys can see that.
Yeah.
Hooded figure. She laughs and she goes, No. That is how much I paid for your ship for the next 2 days. But the amount of loot, the amount I could earn in those 2 days, 1,000 gold you owe me." And then Crux almost like, he falls backwards almost for a second, like, and he kind of gains his posture, and he's like, he looks at you guys, and he's like, are any of you Spelljammers?
No.
I don't believe so. No.
And he's just like, and he looks up, and he's like, "Fel, I don't have 1,000 gold. I can give you the 400. And then she like begins to create, like, she is bigger than normal. She kind of like puts out her chest and she goes, "Then I won't let you on board, Crux." And she kind of looks at all of you and kind of goes like this. And behind her, you do see another Hadozi, whatever they're called. Let's see.
The monkey people.
The monkey people. Hadozi. You see him and he looks sad. He is like typical pirate garb kind of stuff. And he was excited at first, kind of jumping around a little bit. And when she kind of does the motion, he kind of like his shoulders drop, and then looks at her and just looks sad.
Hmm.
Sad monkey.
Is there anything you guys want to do?
Monkey. I'm just gonna admire the tree, and then ask like, what's the function of it?
And she kind of steps a little closer to you. Not too close, not like in front, but she says, "That's none of your business. Is this your ship?"
Well, no, but we were invited on this ship by its owner, so. you
And she
know.
points, "And that's me. I paid for this ship. 2 more days." She says, "You can
Renting
join
it.
me."
You're renting it. That's what that means. You don't own it. You're renting it.
She goes, "I'm the captain."
We hand her an eviction notice.
He just, and Crux just looks defeated, and he's just muttering to himself like, I might be able to get 1,000 gold to you. I don't know." And he's looking embarrassed almost that he was trying to get you guys to the ship to help you out, but this individual is causing some problems.
Beat.
Well, can we come to some kind of agreement to pay it off?
So do you say that to her?
Sure.
She sits back, and she kind of crouches down, and she goes, "What's your name?
My name's Gino.
Are you one of those?" And she kind of like pokes and pushes your chest, and she says, "One of those mechanical gnomes."
So, I don't really know what I am, but we have a mission to do, and it seems like we're at a so I guess disagreement, but we're at a standstill. So we
Impasse.
need, yes, that. I point to you, yes.
Kobo's always got books.
Yeah.
And then she kind of sits there. She's got like, she's kneeling down. She's kind of got her hands on her knees, and she says, "A deal, huh? First, tell me what you're doing."
We are making sure that the Astro Elves do not continue their rampage and hopefully stop the consumption of our planet.
And then Crux is like, his mouth is open, like, and he goes, he kind of looks at you, and he says, "Well, the cat's out of the bag, but it's true. I'm trying to help these. Their world is being consumed right now, and we need to go somewhere. We have to find a map." Hold on. Hold on. I don't know why I'm blanking it. Okay. He says he's trying to find a map to Doom Space.
Oh.
So they're kind of, so you guys are in a wild space system.
Grand Line?
The Grand Line.
I was gonna say the Grand Line.
Basically. So you guys are in a wild space system, basically like a galaxy or something. And in order to travel, you have to know where you're going. So a wild space contains multiple planets, usually a star. And he says, we're trying to find a map to Doom Space. And then she kind of just...
Kobo blinks and is like, "That doesn't sound like a place I want to go."
So she kind of like gets taken back, and she crosses her arms and she says, "Well, I can be your Spelljammer, since it clearly you don't have one, but any treasure you find, 40% of it goes to me."
40. That's generous. Cool. And then Kobo's like, "Oh wait, it's not my call." Sorry.
So she sees you, and she kind of like, her eyes get brighter, and she smiles, and she looks at basically Gino and Tommy.
Tommy gives a thumbs up that he just learned how to do.
like that child or whatever, trying to figure it out. I don't know if
Alright.
you've seen that. Yeah, you go,
Exactly.
So she said, it's a deal then. 40% of all the treasure goes to me. And I'll be your Spelljammer. And she turns to Crux and says, you can have your ship back, Captain. And she kind of like is very cocky and she walks back. But the Haddo Z introduces himself finally. And he says, my name is Flinch. It's so nice to see you again, Captain. And he it seems like he was about to say, I missed you. But he kind of gets embarrassed because he looks at all of you and he says, I'm the first mate, Flinch. And are you Crux's friends?
We are now.
Kinda, yeah.
So he kind of like jumps around and claps, and you see him like swing around the mast or whatever, the giant pole holding up the sail. He says, great, this sounds like a grand adventure. And then he kind of looks back at Thel Ardra, and he kind of like bares his teeth a little bit at her, but she's not looking. He probably wouldn't do it otherwise. And then he just seems so happy, and even Crux kind of snaps out of his drunken stupor a little bit and almost bears the title of captain and wears it proudly, and he kind of struts around the deck as if he just finally like awakened, and he is the captain of his ship finally.
I
But
reach my hand out towards Flinch and say, it's nice to meet you, Flinch. I'm Kobo.
so he grabs your
Think
hand
we'll
with
get along well.
he grabs like your hand with both of his hands and starts shaking it, and he's jumping up and down, and he says, it's so nice to meet other people, especially friends with Crux. And he just jumps up and down.
Tommy
gonna
chuckles at
die.
the funny monkey.
So what happens is when you guys kind of get aboard, Crux does explain what the plan is that they plan on going to this small asteroid that a wizard lives at, and her name is Topola, and
Okay.
she has she has a map to this doom space, to this wild space called doom space. And there is currently a coalition that is happening that will basically rise against, which is what he's hoping, against the Zarixian Empire, which is what the Astral Elves are. So he thinks if he can get you guys to them, they're your best chance of infiltrating and getting to the bottom of this whole Astral Elf thing.
Got it.
Do you guys want to know what the trance name is?
Yeah. what's
Yeah.
his name?
I
His
still
n-
don't know what it does.
He barely moves. He doesn't make too much motion. But his name is Starbow. Starbow, sorry. Starbow.
Starbow.
It's like starboard, but bow.
Oh. Says
Starbow.
Very
let's keep
very
this
clever
ship.
names. Okay,
It's-
but like I said, Tommy, even Kobo, if you're not feeling your characters, we can always switch them out. No big deal.
I might just modify Kobo a little bit. I feel like, especially when it's me and Tommy both, we're the same class inadvertently, and it doesn't leave either of us with a lot of options in fights to support or to try and do any ranged attacks at all. And
Or even that much damage to be
yeah,
brutally
seriously.
honest.
For being a level 6, to roll a 1d6 plus 2.
You guys just
for some
kept missing
damage.
though, which sucks because you have potentially like 4 hits in, but
Yeah.
what if they all miss?
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
I feel what you guys.
and to be honest, that fight is meant to make you feel weak. So I was giving you guys an hour to see what you would do.
I still died in every fight prior to
I
that,
know.
too. So
I know. Yeah.
So
But I was trying to see
yeah.
what you guys could do to him before just calling it. So I gave it
Well,
an
we
hour.
could have done more if I had more than like 17 health or whatever to begin
Right.
with.
I
Yeah,
only had
that's-
22 to start.
That was the point of it. It even says it in the campaign. You know, they may not be able to do this because they're coming from the Nautiloid or whatever it's called. So
Make
So
them
it was-
sweat.
it was all planned. Didn't mean to make you guys feel like you were
Nice.
weak.
No, I figured it was supposed to be a little harder.
I didn't
Yeah.
feel weak. I feel like these dice are cursed.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so it looks like I'll be able to get the D&D Beyond dice to show up like they're doing right now. So that's kind of cool. So we'll do that. I might still roll just because there's no way of rolling monster dice on D&D Beyond. Or I can just roll, you know, with your guys' rolls. It might be fine, but I may just be rolling on my desk or something and saying the results that way too. Just so, you know, the whole idea is to flub if I want to or make things more interesting. So, yeah, I think we'll keep doing this. It does get a little bit more interesting, but I feel like, you know, I want to push towards the Warcraft stuff, which I will give you guys like, what is it called? What is that
I'm not sure
called?
what you're
That
trying to
word?
say.
Hold on, let's see.
Gazetteer?
Gaslighting?
Gazetteer.
Yeah, it is that gazetteer. I just pressed the pronounce. Everybody on the stream could hear it. Gazetteer. It's like a index basically of like a flyer of what you guys were doing in the game. So I'll catch you guys up basically,
Okay.
because you'll have to learn your characters, their gear. So if you guys could do that on your downtime, if there's at all, just load up your characters and kind of read your gear a little bit. But I'll come up with like a thing that introduces the story again for the Warcraft stuff.
The only thing with mine is it's custom, so it's physical.
Paper.
So I can still roll using our little thing
Yeah.
if you wanted to, but
Yeah, it'll be
Yeah.
it'll be easy to
no.
do both.
Okay.
Even having the little like, this is Aeolia. Aeolia comes from blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
Was in this horrific accident. Da 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 da.
Yeah, if we
And that's what you missed on Glee.
but when we do this, also Matt will be here, so that'd be cool. But yeah, we'll do like an introductory, and then we'll try to just continue it because there's honestly not too much left in that. But I already have in mind of what the next arc will be, so we should have some fun with that.
Yeah. Have you tried reaching out to our other players?
No.
Oh, okay. You should.
Okay. We'll talk about that later. So thanks everybody. If you do end up watching it this far, you should get inspiration and advantage on every single roll forever if you made it this far. We'll keep continuing this, but we are trying to do something bigger. We used to play a Warcraft campaign, and I do want to continue that because I think we have a little bit more fun with that. It's a little bit more open, and the characters are just a little bit, I think, cooler. You guys are more attached to those characters.
Yeah,
Unless
I have a
Nathan-
lot more
closer
pets.
to our hearts.
Got pets.
I
Yeah,
got
a lot-
lots of pets.
A lot of stuff. So that should
That's
be an
like
exciting.
having The little owl bear and the doggy in Baldur's Grove.
Oh, see, we don't know. She doesn't know who that is.
Oh,
Yeah, I don't yet.
oh yeah, you died.
She doesn't even know who or whatever Withers is.
Fair.
Oh, your third pet. Never mind.
The third pet.
Heard that.
The wrinkly old man. Okay. I think that's it. Thank you. Tuesday, I will be streaming Pokemon Infinite Fusion. There is a test build with the new Pokemon. So we're going to be doing that. So I'll see you then. And we'll see you on the next adventure. Bye-bye. Tommy, wave. Bye.
Bye.
There we go. I love it.